Well, here we are, ugly early. It's, I don't know, about 6:30 in the morning, and I just got all set up, kind of cleaned up. Gonna give you a quick show of what I've been doing for the last few days and last weekend. I went out and I bought this cool Evolution saw. It's a cold cut carbide blade for cutting steel and wood and other stuff, multi-cut. It's a pretty cool saw. I'm going to be cutting all this tube right here, rectangle tube. It's a 1 by an inch by 1.5 inch tube. Yeah, and here we are, Trinity the bus. Front end's all torn off. Got that all cleaned out a while back. And look at that roof raise up there. Oh my goodness, those cuts. Okay, anyways. Yeah, dang thing almost looks like a double-decker in this camera. So we got the roof raise done, and I'm going to start putting the supports and welding today. From the outside, there's one of the supports I put in. Got to remove all the rivets up and down so I can drop in these supports into the channels. I'll be explaining that in a second. And there's one of the supports, one of the threaded supports, all thread from the outside anyways. So on all of these, got to take all those rivets out so the supports will go in right, nice and square. And there's a support there, and there's a support over there on the other side. I'll try not to get that light in there. So there's really just the 4 supports are holding the whole thing up right now. Everything couldn't have come out better. I just love it. It came up nice and square, came up really nice. If you look at the back side here, the gap right there where it flares out, and then the cut, really all this came out good. I don't know if we can see that, but then there's a space on this side. I think I might have to pull this side over just a little bit with a ratchet tie down. There's a quick picture if you haven't seen the other videos of the supports we made. This is inspiration from Transcend Existence. He does it a bit different, but he has straight up and down square buses. I had to deal with this angle on this bus with the crown. So I'll show you the door here real quick like. One of these days I'll get my lighting down. We can cut all that stuff out hopefully. So the door, I don't know if we can get this. That door comes down nice and square with the jamb on the raise. And if I bring that door straight down, give this a little bit of a tweak, it'll square right up into the old jamb. See that? I can just pull that into place right there. I don't know if I did that with the camera on, but I can just pull that whole door right into place. So as I weld this together, I should be able to square up the door jamb, because it came straight up where the bend of the door is. That's that support right here is where the bend in the door is, and that's right where I made the cut. And from here up to that cut, it is square, straight up off the ground pretty much. Maybe a slight angle, but the supports can all follow that angle straight up to the other supports that come in at a different angle. And you can see that angle on the top support there. How far in from the top to the bottom of that weld is. But then down here on the bottom, oh gosh, maybe we can cut this out. So that's all square down on that side, but it angles in up on the top side. All of these are like that, all the supports. So I've already been through gone through and ground up all my plasma cuts and got them prepped out. My toolbox. So I got all those, everything prepped out all the way around. Then I got to go in and sand it and get it prepped out on the corners so that I'm ready to weld. Like this one's already set to weld. I've got it clamped in down at the bottom. And all the sanding and prepping is done next to both sides so that I can get a good clean weld there and there on both of these sides. Man, I hope I'm focusing on this down here. And then once I get some supports in, I can go ahead and plasma cut out the supports for these and clean these up and finish all the supports. So that's kind of the plan today, is to get rid of all these. And like I say, I got a bunch of these ground out and sanded down. This one's ready to go, but I got to get the rivets off of the other side of the bus. Anyhow, I think I'm going to get to work.